My name is Sarah Hames, and I'm going to be playing The Witch in Into the Woods. Into the Woods has always been one of my favorite musicals. I actually played Cinderella in Into the Woods about 15 years ago, so it's really exciting for me to be able to be the witch because it's a part I've always wanted to do. There's so many deep themes in Into the Woods. I love the relationships between the parents and children. We have the witch who's secretly keeping her daughter in a tower to protect her, and I'm a parent, so I understand wanting to protect your children, so I love all of the different layers of emotion that we have in Into the Woods. We have the baker and his father and his child and all of these different things. It's such a wonderful show. In Into the Woods, all of the fairy tales are mixed up. So the witch in Into the Woods is the witch from the Cinderella story. So she is the one who stole off the baby and hid her in a tower. So some different things that you find about the witch in this one. She loves her garden. And in the original story, you see that her garden was robbed, and so she took the baby kind of as a punishment, to the people. But I kind of like to think of the witch as actually really wanting a child, and so she has Rapunzel, she's keeping her safe, she's keeping her locked up. And while we can look at her and say, oh, she's kind of crazy, in her mind, she's doing it to protect her child and to be a good parent. And even when she punishes Rapunzel, that this is something that I'm doing this because I need to punish her so she won't do this again. It's not something that she's evil. The witch is not someone at all evil in Into the Woods. She says in her song, she's not good, she's not nice, she's just right. She's the witch, but she's definitely not the bad guy. I have a degree in vocal performance, and I used to do a lot of theater before I had children. I have 3 children. I did a lot of shows at Masquerade, and this is actually my first show here at Clear Creek Community Theater. So it's really excited to be able to be in the community and starting to find out about the smaller theaters in the area. So I saw they were doing Into the Woods, and off I came to audition. So very nice to be part of Clear Creek Community Theater here with Into the Woods. But I've been doing theater since my 4th grade musical, I was Snow White. So that was my first theater experience, and I've been doing theater ever since. I've done a lot of shows by Stephen Sondheim, who is the composer who wrote Into the Woods. Most people are familiar with some of his shows like Sweeney Todd and Into the Woods, but he also wrote the lyrics for Gypsy and West Side Story. So if you haven't been introduced to Stephen Sondheim, I think Into the Woods is some of his most beautiful music. It's very complicated. We have lots of ensemble parts, but also some absolutely beautiful solos and so much meaning in the words. He started out as a lyricist writing the dialogue and the words for musicals, so he has such great in-depth into characters' emotions and their feelings and what they're going through. You can talk about Into the Woods afterwards. You can discuss the different themes. You can discuss the characters' motivations. I think it has such wonderful, thought-provoking topics in Into the Woods because you have the relationship between parents and children. You have the relationship between husbands and wives. You have do you take the safe path or the dangerous path? The woods are a metaphor for the trials that we face in life. So every time they go into the woods, you see them facing another problem or another situation. And the idea that life isn't always fair, life isn't always easy, but sometimes when you make it through the woods, you have a great reward at the end. It's just a wonderful musical. I hope everyone will come to see it. Into the Woods opens September 12th here at Clear Creek Community Theater. We have Friday, Saturday evenings, and a Sunday matinee performance, and I hope you will all come see me as the witch, because I'm not good, I'm not bad, I'm just right, and I hope to see you there.